cool to do back in April, and we'll see, what happens, on that. But Mac, for real, yeah, Pistons, I wanted to put them in there, but at this point right now, I think they got a lot of question marks. They picked up some guys, on their team, but I just don't know. KCP left and went to the Lakers, so we're kind of in the middle, right there. We still need to make some moves, and our moves is going to have to be, by draft, because we have issues getting free agents or big time free agents, to Detroit. So we're going to go back into football here, but before we go into football, we're going to take another break, chill out, relax, and then we'll come back and we'll talk about some of these surprises in the NFL that I don't think anyone maybe saw coming. So, and my top 3 games for this week, as usual, as we do, and a shout out to a brother that's doing good in the hood. So, chill out for a second. I'll be right back after these commercial break.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Vince Wright, the sports governor from the great state of Minnesota. Join the rest of us sports zombies on 2 Live Stews Radio. That's right, the boys are back. Doug, Ryan, and the rest of us, including me, the sports gov of Minnesota, Vince Wright, also known to the ladies as the Big Smooth. Keep it tuned here. That's right, 2 Live Stews Radio.
All music artists, lend me your ear. Looking for that hot beat to make your next hit? Go to FaroJaroMusic.com. Tired of paying for overpriced studio time for mediocre beats? Go to FaroJaroMusic.com. FaroJaroMusic.com offers industry quality hip-hop, trap, R&B, and pop beats that will take your creativity to the next level. We know it's hard to find dope beats out there, so don't waste any more time searching YouTube or whack beat-selling websites. Go to FaroJaroMusic.com today to cop the beat for your next hit. Mixing and mastering services available too. Once again, go to FaroJaroMusic.com. That's FaroJaroMusic.com for the hottest beats in the game.
This is number 1 Chief Rocker Jersey Vern on a Recap Monday doing his recap show. We're going to talk about sports, entertainment. We're going to have call interviews, on the spot calls. This is just a show that will bring nothing but passion and joy and understanding to all the listeners on the 2 Live Stews radio platform. The number 1 Chief Rocker Jersey Vern.
This is Key C from the
Kicking It With Key C show.
on the newly rebranded 2 Live Stews Radio Network. We will continue to bring you the hottest, most interesting guests and commentary in the areas of social, politics, culture, music, and more. Continue to tune in.
X gon' give it to you.
Yo, what's good? This is Trey Frazier. This is the Barbershop Sports Talk Podcast. Make sure y'all tune in to us every Tuesday night, 7 o'clock to 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. You're listening to the Wait a Minute Show with your host, Jelani J.B. Bullet. And my man Lopan is in the building still. Lopan, get your butt up, man, and do something. I mean, I've been over here talking, and you just doing nothing, man. Doing nothing at all. Yeah. Jeez, make yourself useful, man. Over here carrying you for the show. See, where Grego at when you need him? I'm in here. I'm in here carrying Lopan, Grego. So, we were talking about, before the break, going into some NFL news, and the term, this is why they play the game, is you use it every year, especially with the NFL and the parody, it has. And Nothing has changed. It's always, someone that does something to us to keep an eye out, for what's going on. Now, it is still early in the year, so we still may have some people that be what we thought they were, and all that stuff. But as of right now, we're 4 games into the season. Maybe people are setting a trend. Maybe people are setting a pattern, for what's going on. But these are my surprises of the NFL after 4 games. First one, we just talked about for tomorrow's game, the New England Patriots. The New England Patriots are 2-2 right now, and they lost 2 home games. That is my biggest surprise, for the New England Patriots. The one that probably is really the biggest is that they lost to Carolina. The way Carolina did them. Kansas City, not too much of a surprise because now, although it was in Kansas City and not in New England, Kansas City gave New England the business a few years ago. So they've done this before, and the Patriots went on a run after that. So I'm not surprised by that, but the biggest one is that it's 2 home losses and they're 2-2 right now. Last year they were 14-2. Could they turn around the boat? Yes, of course. This is the New England Patriots. This is what they do. Now, I don't want to hear any excuses though, because some Patriots fan, and I'm not talking about Grego, but some Patriots fan will be out there and say, but wait, no, we lost, Edelman and all. No, you can't use the New England Patriots is one team where you cannot use that excuse that we lost a player, because what they have been built on for years is the next man up and finding guys that other teams did not want or did not know about, and they come to New England and they ball out. So you cannot use that, example or excuse, I should say, for the New England Patriots. Probably the biggest thing and the most, intriguing is, we talked about this earlier in the show, is that their defense is horrible. I'm talking Bill Walton, horrible. They ranked 30th, somewhere around there, 28. They are near the bottom of the pack when it comes to their defense. This is surprising, coming from a team that just won the Super Bowl. Now, I harped on a lot of stuff that the New England Patriots had, and a lot of it was talked about on the offensive side. Really did not talk about the defensive side, so maybe there is a problem there. Stephon Gilmore, he is new to that system, so maybe he struggled. We've talked about how other players, mostly on the offensive side, have come to New England and struggled because the playbook is about as thick, as some 20-inch rims, Why did I say 20-inch rims? Goodness. But that's how thick it is. And guys, it takes them a while to get everything, understood, with this system, So you maybe got that, but maybe they would focus more on the offensive side, than the defense. Really would be out of character for, a team such as New England. But that is where they are at right now. So they are 2-2. And we say that, and then they go and win the next 8, and then we be like, oh, we didn't doubt them for a minute. Now, this one right here is mind-boggling, because I had them winning their division. And that's the New York Giants. The Giants are 0-4. Their offensive line has been pointed out as being horrible. Eli is holding on the ball way too much. There has been criticism of the play calling. Should McAdoo turn it over to someone else? The run game has struggled. Odell Beckham, is not 100%. And people like to point out that they have not won a game since they took that picture for the playoffs last year. Last year doesn't mean anything because it's not the same team from last year. This year is the only thing that matters. They have to figure something out. I don't know what it is. maybe it's getting new players. I don't know what it is, but they have to figure something out on offense. You got Brandon Marshall, which I thought was going to be this three-headed monster, has not played out like I thought it would. Paul Perkins has not been the guy that we thought, so Wayne Gallum might get the start, because Paul is hurt. He's a little bit injured, so maybe that changes it around. This defense, you only can ask for so much out of the defense. If you're not getting too much out of your offense, then it puts more pressure on the defense. So, and they have to stop teams, and that's a very hard task to do in the NFL. But the New York Giants 0-4, like wow, and in the chat room, the listeners are keeping me up to date, about this WNBA championship. Vince Wright talking about the Lynx got it. Angry Black Man was telling Vince that, they're about to blow this, bruh. So keep me up to date on that to let me know what's going on in that. So if we get a winner, if we don't already, I can go ahead and announce it on the show here. But also, my other surprise, another team, I had them they were 4-12 last year, and I had them finishing next to last, I should say, in their division right now. And right now they are 3-1, and that is the LA Rams. Wow, what a year! What a difference a year makes, and a new coach. That might have something to do with it. So Jared Goff looking like, oh, wait a minute. Let me go back. Angry Black Man said Lynx are the WNBA champions, so they just won 85-76. So they beat the LA Sparks. So congratulations to the WNBA champs, the new WNBA champs for 2017, the Minnesota Lynx. So congratulations, ladies. Congratulations, Lopan. Congratulate the ladies, okay? Lopan, get your butt up and congratulate the ladies. Indeed. Thank you. So, back to these Rams. The Rams are 3-1, like I was saying. And Jared Goff, right now, he's playing pretty well. Not pretty well. He is playing really well. In 7 games, because he didn't start, the season off. But 7 games that he played last year, 1,072 yards passing. He already got, 1,089. He already has 1,072 in 4 games that he's played. And his TD to interception ratio, 7-1. 7 touchdowns to 1 interception is a good number, and he's ranked top 10. He's number 8 as far as like quarterbacks, as far as like yardage. So they are getting good quality quarterback play out of Jared Goff. Seems like Todd Gurley is back. He's running through everybody and catching the ball out of the backfield. I thought they may struggle a little bit, but their new wide receiver corp is not the greatest, but not bad. You got Sammy Watkins who flashes, greatness at times, with some of the passes that he catch. You got Robert Woods, both of them from Buffalo, and you drafted Cooper Kupp. And you still got Tavon Austin. So you got some little pieces there, and they're making noise. But let's be, fair. That defense that they got is no joke. And they got Wade Phillips, and he knows how to get the best out of a defense. So with him, and they got, Sean McVay. They let go Jeff Fisher. They fired Jeff Fisher. And I just think Jeff Fisher's system or the way he wanted to run that offense was not in tune with the personnel that he had. He wanted to run Gurley like he was Eddie George. And unfortunately, this is not, back in those days. You got to go downfield these days. And they really did not, do that. I think as the fans wanted them to do. So they had to get him out of there. Sean McVay, young guy, down here near Atlanta, Marietta, Georgia. If you know where Marietta is, it's only about maybe 10, 15 minutes, from Atlanta. But it's shorter than that, actually. But Sean McVay is doing a pretty good job right now as a rookie, rookie coach. So the LA Rams. So and my last but not least, surprise.